Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Number 6 gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Coming to the plate now, number 47. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Miami, the right fielder, number 47.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Into the box, John Birdie, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
The 0-2 home, and he fouls this one off. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm hoping to see some signs of a turnaround from Addison Russell. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper. Runner still anchored at third base. 1 away now. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Strike 2. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Row. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
In now, Brian Anderson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Set to get his day started, Starlin Castro. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he lays off for ball 1. Cooper leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Pablo Lopez gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Birdie on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left center, base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Nice.
Into the box now, Damian Knight, line towards center field. Number 48 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Stepping forward, the second baseman, number 21.
Now in the box, number 21. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Fly ball right down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0.
Leading off
Here's Addison Russell. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Russell.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into the box now, number 48. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Standing in now, Brian Holiday. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Into the box now, number 43. He readies for his first plate appearance.
The third baseman, number 43.
The pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Number 47 is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And I want to focus on dynamic shortstop Addison Russell. This guy has range to his right, to his left, a rocket arm, the ability to come across the bag on the double play and hit any spot in the order and be productive.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Pitch on the way. Bullet back up the middle. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Schwarber, the runner at second with 1 away. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Number 48 is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting 8, the pitcher, number 6.
At the plate, number 6. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they ranked first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun.
The pitcher.
Matt, back to you.
Number 49.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch outs now, and there's one away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, number 47. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He ripped a triple to open up the game. The windup and the 0-1. Chop towards first. He's got it. Oh, behind the bag. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting.
Up next from Miami, John Birdie, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
That's a ball.
Screwball. Too low, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Miami down in order. They lead it 1-0. Digging in now, number 33. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
The first baseman, number 33.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Number 48 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting. No shortstop.
So striding in, Carlos Zapata. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is the right fielder. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher,
So striding forward now, Damian Knight. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate that this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Birdie is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Marlins on top, 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, number 21. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 21.
First pitch of the at-bat. In the air out to left. Moving under it, Birdie. He's got it 1 away. Standing in, number 43 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall.
It's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
Throw over to the bag, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box now, Jason Hayward. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Grand 1. They're down 1-0. Striding in, Addison Russell. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Russell.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Russell behind 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Almora will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now
digging in for his second at-bat, number 48. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
So he sets him down swinging. Number 48 becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Holiday. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Thank you, Heidi. And now the Cubs pitcher, number 6. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Stepping in, Albert Almora hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screw.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Nobody out. Runner on first. And there he goes towards second. Hot straight up. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, number 33. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Birdie is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So in now for Chicago, Carlos Zapata. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners on the move for second. Fouled away. He's running again. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is line to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Pablo Lopez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Almora is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, number 47. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it is Almora. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder. John Birdie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Here's a pop-up now. Number 33 is there, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Damian Knight will lead it off as we start the home sixth.
The catcher, Damian.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. One away. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, number 21. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Now batting,
At plate, number 43. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many.
Fielder.
Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long. He can make this last.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Liner toward right center. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. He pulls into third safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind his guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Bounce it to the left side. Gloved by Russell. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Cubs do come through with one thanks to the RBI triple. Heart of the order. 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. All even now at 1-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Garrett Cooper. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And there's ball 2 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pitch on the way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
2 out, nobody on. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score remains deadlocked at 1. So here now is the pitcher, number 6. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 48 is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Albert Almora. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
So the batting order turns over now.
Now batting, number 33.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Castro has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Carlos Zapata. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He threw first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Austin Bryce takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Austin Bryce.
Ready for another chance. Damian Knight, not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lifted the other way to left center. Birdie on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Striding into the box, Addison Russell. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ballgame. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So stepping in, number 48, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Way the 0-2 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Miguel Rojas will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Miguel Rojas.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. Sierra, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Marlins leave 1. They're down 2-1. Jorge Alfaro will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
Magneuris Sierra will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Magneuris Sierra.
Jose Arena is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jose Arena.
Digging in and looking for more, number 21.
The second baseman, number 21.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground at first. Cooper right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 43.
Digging in, number 43. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Arena is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Kyle Schwarber tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Booyah!
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the ninth, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing for the opposition.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Number 9 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs. Number 9.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Willie Whitey comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 22, Willie Whitey.
Leading off the inning, number 47, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings, in line for the win, now needs some help from the bullpen.
Ready now for the Marlins, John Birdie. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Garrett Cooper. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a stick on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Man, they already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Chicago Cubs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 6 earns his 8th victory of the season and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. Pablo Lopez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Willie Whitey records the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central. The Cubs starting pitcher, number 6, earned the win while punching out 17 batters as the Cubs downed Miami 3-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. In other Cubs news, free agent starting pitcher, number 56, has agreed to terms on a 1-year deal with the organization. The Cincinnati Reds knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 8-3. Carlos Martinez grabbed his 4th victory out of the pen, helping the Cards pass the Buccos 4-3. The Atlanta Braves allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got a road win against Arizona 3-1. The San Francisco Giants snapped their 7-game losing streak as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 2-1. Jock Peterson was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs, leading the Dodgers to victory over Washington 7-0. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. James Paxton got his 3rd win this season as the Yankees handled the Mariners 2-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. The White Sox totaled 11 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-4. The Angels allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 3-1. The Astros held their opponent to just 2 hits as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 8-0. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.